Good day, my friends. You remember this motor? From the guys that follow me regularly will remember we rescue a golf cart a week ago, or not even a week ago, but this was the motor that was bad, and I changed it with another one with its electronics and so on. So I want to open it and see if we can save it maybe. But let's see if it runs. I've got a full battery here. So I put a piece of tape there just to see if the motor do something. Let's check. Do nothing. And it's a full battery. I've charged it fully. Okay, my friends, let's start open it, and I will tell you a story about the lawnmower that was here now. Okay guys, while we open, you remember the lawnmower, the Briggs & Stratton that I ordered parts from, and I received the carburetor the diaphragm and the gasket, and also the bulb, the priming bulb. And you remember I showed that the primer bulb that they sent me have a hole in, and the machine haven't got a hole in. And the guys asked me when I've ordered it, is that the one without a hole or with a hole? And I said, no, it haven't got a hole. And then the parts arrived, and you will remember I've put it on because I Googled, and the Google say it doesn't matter. The one with a hole will work. We put it on, as you've seen, and it doesn't work at all. The motor start when I start it with starting fluid, but it will not start on its own with the priming. It will not prime. And then you've also remember that the diaphragm was totally bent in 3 places. Okay. I'll tell you now further. I believe this jumped out now, and it was not like that, but there is no spring. Okay, we will inspect that now, guys. Something doesn't look fresh there. You can see the dust. But in any case, I put the diaphragm on, and I just bent it correctly, as you remember, and after a while then I start work on the golf cart, and when I return to the motor, I open it, the lawnmower, I open it again, and what happened is I've seen that the bulb with the hole will not work, because on that carburetor the bulb area fill up with fuel physically, and so it can't prime whatsoever to push out the air and suck fuel back into the area. And I put the new or the old one back, and then it primes, né? And then I've discovered another problem. The motor run very rich, and I thought, what is now wrong? Because now I corrected the bulb, and now it run rich and not even. It doesn't run even. And then I take it apart again, and I discovered that on that I actually want to show you. Okay guys, this is the old diaphragm, but you can remember that it was bent like that, and it was bent over like this or otherwise, and this part was bent inwards and flat. And what I discovered when I opened it, after it primed now, but run rich and not even, it broke off exactly there and there. It broke off. This whole piece broke off, so it sucked air. And that was a brand new part. And look here, this was the one that they sent me that mustn't have a hole. And just by a little bit of pumping by myself, look at that crack that forms already. Can you see? And this is a brand new bulb. It wasn't cracked, but just of the few times it cracked. So this two parts was, this one was obviously very old or something, and the packaging of this one, the new one, was totally, as I mentioned, I was so disappointed. So what I've done is, sorry guys, I took a piece of paper, because this is very thin, and I put a piece of paper in that area on the carburetor, and it ran like a dream. And I cut a little bit with it, and I deliver it to the client, and he's very happy so far. But we now know what we need to buy if necessary. I did not go back to the supplier of this because I work on other stuff, and then when I returned to the mower, it was more than a week. Okay, let's return back to this. But somewhere you can see that's blackish story. So somewhere inside as well. I'm not sure where it came from, and I'm not sure if this can come out. There is just a bearing on the other side. Maybe I must pull it. Okay. Okay, you can see inside there is a lot of dirt that must come clean. So for some reason it scrape against, maybe, or maybe not. The bearings feel very good. So I think it's a matter of something wrong with the brushes. So let me inspect it a bit, guys. Okay guys, what I've done is, I hope you can see, I put a rubber, there's a little rubber, so I put it in this area where there is no spring, just to push in or push out this brush. Okay, as you can see there, and it's a little spring loaded, but it's now more to the inside. So I'll put that one back in its place with the spring. Sorry for the shaking. I have you on enlargement, and here is the spring. So let me see and do that. Clean it a little bit up, and then we're going to try and put it back together and see if it will run for us. Okay guys, let's see if we can get this one back. And that magnet is now very strong and bad. Yo. Okay, it's in its place, but it must run so true not to touch on the sides. So the challenge will now be to put this part back with that spring that come out every time it will release this brush. I need to keep it there and put everything back together and then release, so you understand what I mean. Let me make a plan. Okay guys, here's my first plan. So I hold, you can see I hold the brush back by this two wires to keep up the slack, and let's try, but I haven't got a good feeling. Then we will have to go to plan B. Okay, it seems if something might happen. not sure if it's still on. It is still on, but there's now something. Oh, let's try again. I think it might work. Let's take this out if I can. I will give it a one wind. Let me try and unwind it quickly. Okay guys, I managed to get it in. I hope the brushes sit in its places. So let's feel. It doesn't scrape anywhere. And I can feel the magnets. So let me secure that to screws. And then we try our luck. Okay guys, let's try now. But I must tell you, I can't get this 2 screws back for no money in the world. I don't know why. So let's hope it doesn't jump off. But I want to try it now. So let us see. Let me touch my battery. Just get my leads here. Okay, you watch. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Oh, there's something. There's something. Right, my friends. I think we saved this, Jan. It ran very, very nice now. It was the brushes. Okay, let me now see what is going on with this. I can't get the screws in. And when I put it in, there is, sorry, it must come from the other side. When I get it in, it sounds a bit, yeah, I did not get it in. Okay, let me try and bring you back. Okay guys, I managed to get that 2 screws back. It was the magnets that play with a long screw that it just don't want to center nice for the holes. But I eventually got it. And let's play a little bit with the motor now. Hey. Oop, oop, oop. Okay, okay. Now it runs nice. Okay, guys, we saved this motor. I can't believe it. I had an idea it is the brushes, because sometimes, you remember when it was in the motor, it tend to turn and then stop. So I think we've got the solution. I'm not sure how long it will run, but there's no enough carbon for at least a while. So I hope you like the video, guys, and the story, and see you on the next video. Bye bye.